What's up, people? Welcome to my show where I bring in different people from different backgrounds to showcase their talents and specialties to the world. Today, it is my honor and privilege to have two freshmen who are about to become sophomores next year. So I look forward to hearing both of their perspectives from the school year and what they look forward to next year. So welcome, Jacob Perelmutter, and welcome, Aaron Artal.
Thank you. Yeah.
So how's everything going so far?
I think everything, my first year, I think it was a pretty good, nice experience. I did water polo, I did swim. My teachers seem pretty nice. My classes are fun. And I know in my biology class we've done a lot of fun labs. And, being on the team with guys like you, it's pretty fun. And I'm excited for next year, too.
Glad to hear that. And how about you, Jacob?
Yeah, the year's gone great. I've really enjoyed the school and meeting everyone from the sophomores onwards. I haven't seen them before. And I don't know, I love all my teachers. It's been a really fun experience so far, and I'm excited for next year.
And what are you both looking forward to next year? What's your goal as future sophomores?
Well, my goals, I already spoke with my counselor recently about the classes I want to take. I'm excited for them because they're all really diverse and interesting. So I'm going to try to push myself to do really, really well in those. Also, outside with the team, I'm going to try to push myself to become an even better swimmer, a better teammate, a better locker room guy. So I think just, making a statement around of, trying to be better in every aspect.
I like that. That's a good standard for yourself. So I applaud you for that. How about you,
Yeah,
Jacob?
and for me, I'm also very excited about my classes and stuff. And I'm actually taking KBEV Advanced next year, which I'm excited. We can do more shows and stuff. And also,
Right on.
I'm taking Advanced Business, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully, I'll learn more about business and stuff.
Yeah, Mr. G is a cool guy. I had him
Yeah.
last year for personal finance. He's one of the best teachers I had.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that and maybe making a business, learning more about it and stuff. So that's the plan.
That's
Yeah.
that's superb. And we have finals approaching. So, do you guys have you guys started
Yeah, studying.
developing study
Yeah.
tips to help you do well for your finals?
Yeah, I mean, I've started studying a lot, especially for biology with Aaron. He's in my class, but yeah, it's a pretty difficult finals this year, and I don't know. I'm nervous for it, but I know I'm gonna do well because I've studied and practiced a lot.
How about you, Aaron?
Same thing, so yeah, Jacob and I are in biology together. It's a fun class. It's challenging at times, but it's a fun class. Mr. Kobe is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, very nice teacher, one of my favorite teachers.
He's great.
Well, I will. Oh, sorry. What?
Go ahead.
Well, I will say that as long as you have very good grades when it comes to finals, even if you don't do well, you study as hard as you can, you do the best that you can. But even if you don't do so well, you'll still be fine. It'd be a different story if you had a C or a D, but all that
Yeah.
matters is that you give it your all.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you try your best, that's all that matters.
And I know you guys are still very young, but have you started thinking about what you want to do after high school and for a career as well?
Yeah, so after high school, I'm planning on going to college. I'm planning on majoring in finance or business, probably business. That's why I'm taking business advanced. I'm really started to get intrigued by it and interested in that. So, yeah, that's my plans, owning a business when I'm older and stuff. So, yeah.
And what would the business be related to? Maybe KBEV?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what interests me at the time. Right now, I guess sports. It could be a sports business, clothing. I don't know. It could be anything. But yeah, I don't know. I'm intrigued by it. So yeah.
All right, well, I'll reach out to you when you get your business plan.
Okay.
How about you, Aaron?
I think similar to Jacob, so I was also planning to go to college, aiming at USC, UCLA. So I'm interested in business. I think I might want to go into real estate, but I'm also considering medicine or engineering. So, or maybe even marine biology, honestly. So I'm interested in that. But I definitely want to get into real estate, whether it's on a profession or on a side. I think, contracting and getting into construction, I think that's really interesting.
And, fun fact is you really don't need college to go into real estate. And I've heard that no matter what career field you go into, even to have that real estate license and that knowledge, it just helps when you want to buy a house, and you could even make a profit if you're helping someone else out or maybe even a friend, because there's a lot to understand with buying a house and all the, like, there's a
Real
lot of
estate
details which I don't
investments,
even
yeah.
understand yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn in that like aspect.
Yeah. And then what's your biggest takeaway from this year?
My biggest takeaway from this year is the amount of effort you put in is the outcome that's going to happen. If you try hard, you'll succeed, and if you don't and you slack off, you'll have a bad grade in your class.
Amen to that, Jacob.
Yeah.
How about you, Aaron?
I agree fully. I think that hard work really pays off, and I think I'm definitely going to take that thought with me into next year, because I'm really trying to, reach the limits. I'm trying to go up to reach this. The sky's the limit. You know what they say.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to push myself further and further, trying to be successful. And who knows? Maybe I'll even do KBEV one day.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have a lot of fun in here.
Thank you. I know.
And what's the hardest thing that you've dealt with your freshman year? And trust me, I was a freshman just like you, so transitioning into that new stage of your life, I understand can be hard sometimes if you've both felt the same way.
Yeah. Obviously, I've had my struggles this year. I think the main one, maybe just dealing with one of my classes, but overall, I think I've had a pretty solid year, and I know it'll be even better in the future.
That's good. How about you, Jacob?
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't really struggled a lot this year, but I'd overall say like this year was really nice, even though it's like brought new things and everything. I really liked all my classes except for one teacher who I'll not name, but yeah, everything was good, and I don't know. I'm excited.
And what's the most important thing that you've learned in life so far?
The most important thing I've learned in life so far, that's a tough question. I don't know, just always do your best in life and just try your hardest in everything.
How about you, Aaron?
I agree. I think I definitely learned a lot this year, especially about hard work. So, I think I'm definitely gonna try to carry that on with me. I've also learned, how to, be more social and, be outgoing with people. Just do the best you can, and, you'll see the results.
Yeah, it's a lot different than like middle school, where in middle school I feel like it was like less social, you weren't like as close to people, but in high school I feel like you really bond with people and like are closer with everyone.
Yeah, and even if you do separate from the people around you after high school, because adult world,
Yeah.
it's a lot more busy. Hopefully you still have some connections where no matter how busy you get, you can always reconnect with your friends.
Exactly.
Because I remember before I started high school, I met this woman who said, high school is really fun. It's where you make your connections, and it's really the time of your life.
Yeah.
And it'll still get fun even after high school.
Yeah.
But it seems like both of you are really taking advantage of high school. You both have done really well this year.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing your progress next year.
Yeah.
And when I graduate, hopefully I'll keep in touch with both of you. And
Yeah.
I'd love to hear how you guys do your junior and senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And what you both said about the most important thing you learned, it reminds me of the Rocky series, which if you haven't seen, I recommend it. He said, "It ain't over till it's over."
Yeah.
So I'll end with
True.
that note. It
Yeah.
was So thank you for being on my show, and
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having us. It was great.
Yeah,
Of
it was
course.
great.
And any last remarks from both of you?
No, we love being on the show, and we'd love to be here again.
Definitely.
You're a great
Today
guy,
well
and
lived.
Yeah.
we're excited to be on the show. So yeah,
Well, I'm glad you both had fun.
yeah.
So
Thank you.
go Normans.
Go
Go
Normans.
Normans.